Back on November the 4th, I made the bold claim that Tommy Padgett and Ryan Smith were my favorites to win the upcoming Barstool Classic. And I'm still celebrating because this week they won the 2025 Barstool Classic Championship at Greyhawk Golf Club in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. How was I able to select the winning team out of 99 others that showed up at the Barstool Classic? Am I a time traveler? Was it just a dumb luck guess? Oh no, I had 8 months of digging into these two because their names first came across my desk on March 17th of this year, where they qualified for the Barstool Classic through TPC Sugarloaf. Tommy shot a 74 and Ryan shot a 76. And at the time, I really wasn't detecting any sandbagging. But then I Googled Tommy's name, and all I could find were pictures of Tommy holding giant checks while shooting 66. So I posted this video that started like this. We got weights and fish! And throughout, I basically just showed all the different tournaments that I saw Tommy win over the last few years, as well as many scores in the 60s. And to my surprise, Tommy's girlfriend got in the comment section and started talking trash. Yes, the same girlfriend that was snapping photos at the Barstool Classic. Here, get my good side. I didn't know how to react to a woman talking trash to me, so I went to her Facebook, found this photograph, and made a few off-color pegging jokes. Now all my fantasy football teams are named Pegging Padgett, but just days after Tommy and Ryan qualified for the Barstool Classic back in March, the tips about Tommy started rolling in. And a plethora seemed to be just like this one. Great work on Tommy. He's been one of the biggest hustlers in Charlotte for decades, and I've seen it firsthand. And a bunch of other random tips, such as some kind of Myrtle Beach, Calcutta exploits from 2010 to 2012. Even a tip about Tommy showing up at a big money Calcutta in Destin under the code name Cheap Ass Mofo. All these yip tips are rolling in. I'm still not hearing a peep about Ryan Smith, and I'm kind of surprised because he's from North Carolina just like Tommy, which is the #1 state for sandbagging. Also, every picture I see of Ryan, he's wearing a white belt. We all know 88% of sandbaggers admit to wearing a white belt 88% of the time, and then suddenly in July it happened. At the Charlotte City Am qualifier, Ryan shot a 67. Do you think he posted that 67? Well, no, he didn't. And then suddenly I started receiving tips about the both of them together. Rumors such as them being kicked out of specific clubs in North Carolina, such as Stonebridge. If you give me 8 months to gather evidence, I'm going to have a pretty good idea whether or not they're manipulating their handicaps. And when I start hearing things how they play in this game at Monroe Golf Club like once or twice a week, and when I hear things about how often Ryan is playing at Rolling Hills and shooting in the 60s, I had 8 months to study these guys. And I knew they were going to win the Barstool Classic because their handicaps are not legit. You know where we're going. We're going straight to the game! Ryan Smith, currently a plus 1.1 handicap index, significantly lower than the 2.1 handicap index that he had at the Barstool Classic qualifier back in March. As we jump into the scores, what he shot at the Barstool Classic Championship is in the box. Well, almost in the box. It said he shot a 75 on the Golf Genius. Maybe there was some kind of error. He posted a 76 at the Raptor and a 71 at the Talon. It doesn't matter. We know he doesn't post them all. He didn't post the 67 at the Charlotte City Am qualifier. Caught a little wind of him shooting a 65 in November of 2024. I went back. He didn't post that one either. But hey, look, the real guy we're going after here is Tommy. Tommy Padgett, currently a 2.5 handicap index. A little more than a shot lower than the 3.6 he was back in March. This is it for 2025. He posted 5 rounds. You will notice that the 69 and 72 that he recently shot at the Barstool Classic Championship to win are not in the box, nor is the 74 he shot back in March at the qualifier. I don't know why those aren't there. And if we go to the next slide, you'll see that, oh man, we got scores back from June of 2024. I wonder if I was able to locate a bunch of rounds that Tommy shot that were from July of 2024 to the present that could prove that his handicap is a joke. As we jump to Yip Strickler's handicap calculator for potential sandbagging rats, you'll see that I have listed 20 scores of Tommy's. Yes, scores that are currently on his record, as well as other scores I found on the internet. If you go to AfricanAmericans GolfersDigest.com, you'll see that Tommy's in a lot of different tournaments. And oh yeah, I got a couple here at the Asheville Muni. Oh, 66, 70, 72. We got a couple 69s in there. And what do you know? If we pull his 8 lowest differentials over the last year from the last 20 scores, we can see Tommy's a plus 1.3. Nearly 5 shots lower than his handicap was back in March. Hey, Tommy and Ryan, congratulations on winning the 2025 Barstool Classic Championship. And don't forget, I have a giant check fetish. So if you two send me that check, I will pay you $500. And you know what? I'll even pull this video. I'll take down all the X posts. I'll even take down the original video. Just send me the giant check.
Will Tommy and Ryan send Yip the giant truly check to collect their $500 while satisfying Yip's giant check fetish? Stay tuned.